Hi everyone, are you getting really excited for Christmas? I bet some of you can't wait. Today I'm going to read a book to you called Merry UnChristmas by Mike Reese and illustrated by David Catrow. You know what happens when you put the word un in front of something, right? It makes it the opposite of what the word means. So if you say I am friendly, that means someone is a good person, like they're friendly towards you. And if you say someone is unfriendly, that means that they're not nice. Okay? So Merry UnChristmas means that it's not Christmas. It was Christmas morning, and Noelle was opening her presents. She got a new doll, a dollhouse, ice skates, roller skates, a computer, and a bike. Oh, yes, and a pony. Gee, thanks, she said with a yawn. She doesn't seem too excited, does she? I would be super excited if I got those, especially the pony. Noelle put her bike in the garage with all her other bikes. Look at all those bikes. And let her pony play in the backyard with all of her other ponies. My gosh, she has so many. For Christmas dinner, Noelle's mother made turkey with chestnut dressing, yum, and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas, and 5 kinds of pie. Yum! Turkey with chestnut dressing and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas and 5 kinds of pie again, her father moaned. Noelle ate exactly 3 peas, 1, 2, 3, and then excused herself. What's going on? Why isn't she happy with all this stuff? Noelle squeezed into her room through all the dolls and skates and computers. Another boring day, she said with a sigh, and went to sleep. And when she woke up the next morning, it was Christmas again. Nuts, thought Noelle. She doesn't like that it's Christmas. That's weird. Now, don't think that Noelle is a spoiled brat or that her family is crazy. They're all very nice people, I assure you. It's just that they live in Christmas City in the state of Texas. It's the one place in the world where it's Christmas 364 days a year. That means it's Christmas every day there, except for one, because there's 365 days a year. Look at that town. Wouldn't that be something to live there? All the lights all the time, all the Santas ringing the bells. Trees always for sale, candy canes. That night, Noelle's father was reading the newspaper. Noelle saw something on the back page that made her heart dance with joy. It was an ad that said, "Only 3 more non-shopping days till UnChristmas." "Is it true?" Noelle gasped. "Check the calendar," her mother said with a smile. It was true. Soon it would be UnChristmas, the one unmagical non-holiday in Christmas City. Everyone loved UnChristmas, but no one loved it more than Noelle. The family set to work getting ready for UnChristmas. They undecorated the Christmas tree and took the wreath off the front door. When Father took the tree out to the street, Noelle couldn't believe how big and empty the living room looked. "It's beautiful," she said. That's usually what we say when we put up the Christmas tree, isn't it? Noelle was up bright and early on UnChristmas morning. She was so excited. She didn't have to unwrap any presents or pose for any pictures. She didn't have to kiss her Uncle Dave with the beard or Aunt Polly with the mustache. But there was one thing she did have to do. She had to go to school. Yay! Since schools are closed for Christmas, Noelle's school was open only one day a year, UnChristmas Day. It was great fun for Noelle to be in one big room with all of her friends. Christine, Chris, Chrissy, Holly, Carol, Christopher, Noelle, and Claus. All the kids in Christmas City loved school, don't you? Oops, I think I missed a page. There we go. After school, Noel went home and turned on the TV. There were no holiday specials, no Christmas parades, no Grinch, and no Scrooge. She got to see all new shows, cartoons and soap operas, and Oprah and something wonderful called Gilligan's Island. Noelle thought nothing could tear her away from the TV. But then she caught sight of a chubby man with a sack, a man who came to visit just once a year. Who do you think it is? It was the mailman. Since the post office is closed on Christmas, this was the only day he could bring mail. As the mailman emptied out his sack, Noelle sang her favorite UnChristmas carol. There's nobody merrier than a letter carrier with the biggest bag you've ever seen, filled with lots of bills for Dad. Cheer up, Father, don't be mad. Postcards, junk mails, and some magazines. Guess what we're having for UnChristmas dinner, said Noelle's mother. Meatloaf, said Noelle's father hopefully. Leftovers, said Noelle, licking her lips. Even better, said her mother. We're having TV dinners! And everyone cheered. TV dinners are little frozen meals that you can make in the microwave. After UnChristmas dinner, Noelle and her parents went downtown for the traditional de-lighting of the Christmas tree. The mayor of Christmas City threw a giant switch, and every light on the giant evergreen tree went out. It was so dark that people could see thousands of stars twinkling in the sky. Ooh, said the crowd. Delightful, Noelle's father said every year. His dumb joke was a tradition, too. They usually can't see the stars because of all the Christmas lights. As her mother tucked her into bed, Noelle said, I wish it could be UnChristmas every day. Oh, I bet you'd get tired of it after a while, said her mother. I bet I wouldn't, said Noelle, before she drifted off to a most perfect sleep. The end. And look at, she's sleeping with her math book because she loves school so much. So what do you think? What do you think would happen if it was Christmas every single day? Do you think you would still love it as much as you do? Or would you be like Noelle and get really sick of it and think just the same old, same old? Happy reading.